Hey everyone, it's me, Jerry again, and this time we're gonna update our RuneScape adventures. Now, I do want to apologize for reacting into the video of being away for what was it, like 4 or 5 weeks now? Maybe it's 6 weeks. I don't know. I tend to lose track of time. I've just been really busy because my spring semester ended and I immediately went into summer semester, and I'm transitioning from my first year clinicals to my second year clinicals that are starting in July 1st. So there's just been like a lot of stress of balancing my clinical work right now with my classes, with my new classes, and then second year clinicals and all that stuff. So it's been kind of rough. So I haven't really been focused on playing RuneScape or really even just like updating the YouTube channel, unfortunately. But I'm really hoping to get back on schedule now once everything settled down a little bit. It's really hard to say if this is going to happen. It most likely will. I'm just going to admit it now. It probably will just happen in the future. But unfortunately, that is just the way of life of being a graduate school student. So what can you do, right? But anyways, guys, so over the past few weeks, we've been getting a lot of level ups, and we have been like still playing RuneScape from time to time. So it's not like I'm making zero progress on my account, which is kind of nice. Um, so we went from 59 to 62 rune crafting. Most of this is from Tears of Guthix. Some of it did come from random events, like for example a school random event, or from genie lamps. I did do, I believe, a few achievement diaries as well, so I poured all those EXP lamps into runecrafting as well. But because we've been leveling runecrafting so much, I actually had to train construction as well, so in that way the Tears of Guthix EXP is always going to go into runecrafting instead. So we went from 62 to 66 construction, just to boost a little bit more, so then I should be good on terms of like runecraft training through Tears of Guthix like next month or even more. Because on average, Tears of Guthix gives me, I believe, like around 11,000 experience, because I haven't ever finished the Lumbridge hard achievement diary, which gives you like an extra, I think it's like extra 10 or 15% experience in Tears of Guthix, so I don't have that, unfortunately. Don't really have time to do the Mage Training Arena to unlock Bones to Peaches, which is one of the required tasks, so I don't know when I'm gonna be able to unlock that, unfortunately. We also went from 69 to 71 Hunter. This is mostly through aerial fishing. I did a little bit of aerial fishing just to test it out one day when I just had a little bit more free time. It is kind of fun just because you do train two skills at the same time. And then the remainder of that Hunter XP came from bird nest runs. We also I used up a lot of my herbs from farming to go from 71 to 77 herb lore. I think you need 78 for like raids 1, so that's going to be like a milestone. I still have a ton of cool arms left over that I'm still farming, but again, just been really busy, so I haven't really gotten around to doing that, unfortunately. So definitely with the herbs still left in my bank, I could definitely push to like mid 80, 85, 86 herb lore, so that's kind of cool. I mean, that is something that I can look forward to, I guess. But yeah, unfortunately, probably not gonna have time to ever do raids 1. Maybe in the future, or like during a time where I'm not too busy. So until then, it is gonna just be like a milestone. It's gonna be kind of just sitting there, a little bit wasted. But what can you do? I also went from 77 to 80 farming. This is mostly through killing Hespori. Unfortunately, still no bottomless compost bucket drop, but we are still looking forward to that. Getting a lot of seeds, like Atlas seeds and stuff like that, white lilies from killing Hespori, so that's kind of nice. It's going to be a lot more EXP that is just going to be sitting there for me. A lot of AFKing, as you would know, so we actually went from 86 to, I believe, 93 fishing. So yeah, we got 7 fishing levels over the past few weeks, which if you think about it really isn't that great, but I mean it is AFK. So during this time I was like writing papers, I was updating my CVs, sending out emails, doing other tasks and stuff related to school. So hey, I mean you gotta get what you can get, right? So it could be a lot worse. We also got a one random hit points level up. We went from 86 to 87 HP. This is because my Nightmare Zone points are getting kind of low again. So I did a few hours of Nightmare Zone and got one HP level up during that time, which is kind of exciting, I suppose. We also went from 88 to 96 thieving, so we're actually getting very, very close to the skill cape. I believe at the current time of this video, I think I'm at like 30k EXP to like 97, so really we're only about like 2.5 million experience to go. Should be able to wrap that up within the following weeks, get my second skill cape. Don't really count the quest skill cape as, well, I don't really count the quest cape as being a skill cape, although it technically is one, I suppose, but we'll finally get that trim onto that fletching cape. Although to be quite frank though, the thieving skill cape is actually quite ugly. It's like it's a base purple with black trim if you have a second 99, so it really doesn't look that great. It's probably just gonna be another cape that's gonna be kind of sitting in my bank, unfortunately. During this time, we also did a bunch of other activities. Excuse me, been a little bit sick. We actually got all 4 pieces of the angler set. So that's kind of cool, but you know, the fishing trawler itself was pretty boring. But hey, at least we got it done. I think it took me like 4 hours or something. So we did get a little bit of fishing XP. We got a few sea turtles and manta rays here and there. So the angler outfit itself isn't actually needed for fishing, but I don't know. I just got bored one day and I just wanted to unlock it. It is technically still an outfit. The boost that it gives to fishing is very negligible for the time spent. But hey, I think you also do need the angler outfit for a master clue scroll step. So I guess it's good to just have it done for the sake of having it done for the future, I guess. We also played a lot of Barbarian Assault. I really love Barbarian Assault as a mini game, so it's always fun just getting a few games in here and there. We maxed out all of our Barbarian Assault roles, so that is actually a step on the Western Providence's achievement diary. I think it's for the elite, actually. And during this time, because we got so many points, I also unlocked a few of the outfits. We ended up getting I think we actually got all the hats. So that's the fighter hat, the healer hat, the ranger hat, and the fighter torso as well. Did we get the runner hat? I'm pretty sure we did get the runner hat. But I don't think I have a screenshot of that, unfortunately. But we did get all the stuff, I think, and then we ended up getting the runner boots as well. So during this time, I think all we're missing right now is the skirt and the gloves, and I think combined it is like 525 points in all roles, which I should be able to get it done if I really wanted to. It doesn't really take that long. It's like what? It's like maybe under 2 hours to get all that, so really not too bad. They just kind of look cool, I guess. The outfits themselves are actually quite bad, outside of, I believe, the fighter hat, which has the highest stab bonus. Besides that, we also finished the core end hard diary. So with that hard diary unlocked, the reason why I did that was because I wanted the blessing, which gives you like a 6% chance of fishing 2 fish at once. The second fish doesn't give you extra EXP, but the reason why I needed that is because I've transitioned to AFKing infernal eels. And because they're so slow to catch anyways, getting that extra eel on occasions is like an extra boost in your gold per hour. Which, you know, infernal eels themselves aren't really great money makers. There's like, what, like 250k gold an hour or something like that. But because you're AFK and I'm going to be studying the whole time anyways, it's actually not too bad. During our time playing Pyramid Plunder, we actually ended up getting 2 more Pharaoh Scepters. I don't know how I feel about this, because I think Pharaoh Scepter is actually rarer than the Rocky Pet, which is kind of what I want. But all in all, it's still like 7 to 8 mil combined, so you can't really complain, I suppose. And lastly, you know, we also got the Shazian Armor 5. I finally got around to unlocking that because I was doing that for a Master Clue Scroll. So had to go back to the what was it, Koren, and then get that unlocked. Speaking of that, we actually finished our first Master Clue Scroll. Reward is pretty underwhelming, but it's nice to know that my stats are actually high enough where I can complete some of these. So hopefully in the future, more Master Clues. But besides that, I mean, we did do a bunch of other clues that we got from fishing. You do get a lot of these clue bottles from AFKing all the hours that I did. We did a bunch of beginner clues, but rewards, they're beginner clues, so they're extremely underwhelming. Realistically, the only clues that are worth doing, I believe, that is like the highest gold per clue is actually, I think it's medium clues now I think about it, just because of ranger boots. But we did do some easy clues along the way, so got, a few uniques here and there, which is kind of nice. Did some medium clues as well. Not really too much to write home about. I did get ranger boots. I was very surprised by that, so it's really nice getting like an extra 30 mil. Hard clue scrolls, pretty underwhelming, although we did get a few uniques here and there, so can't really complain about that. And that's really it. I mean, it's just the next few weeks are going to be even more stressful. My summer class are wrapping up. Bunch of assignments I'll do at once, and I'm going to be starting my second year clinicals, so I'm going to be really busy with that. So unfortunately, I do think excuse me, I do think from now on our uploads are going to be less exciting. There's probably not going to be as many level ups. I mean, even for this is like 5 weeks of playing. It's really not that much stuff to look at or write home about. But, well, unfortunately, that is the way of life, I guess. Real life always comes first. Gaming always comes second. But we are going to be progressing, which is always nice. So eventually we're going to look back on this and think, wow, we came a long way in terms of like RuneScape. So for now, I'm really glad of all the progress that we have made, and I'm really thankful to all of you guys who continue to support me and watch this series. Before I leave, here's the updated stats that I'm currently sitting at. So again, very, very close to that thieving skill cape. I think the next skill cape I'm probably going to get is most likely going to be fishing, believe it or not, with all the AFKing that I've been doing. So we should be able to hit that eventually as well. But yeah, look forward to next week, guys. Let's hope we can stay on this like 1 week upload schedule again. I'm really sorry again for like being gone for over a month. Hope you guys can understand, with my life, it can be kind of challenging at times. But that's going to be it for me, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys? Bye-bye, and have a good day.